Joined here by Ricky Marvray and Aaron Hester, UCLA, young but impressive wide receiver DB combination. Talk about going up against each other and what it's like kind of trying to bring the best out of each other.
Alright, well, in the offseason, me and Ricky, we got together, we did one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? I told him my perspective on his route running, and he told me his perspective on my coverage. So it's kind of helping us both because we both having successful camps thus far. And he's going out there, he's a hard worker, and I'm a hard worker. We kind of got the same mentality about football, so that's pretty much how it is.
And I think, honestly, we both feed off each other's energy. You know, I try to be the vocal and example leader on offense, and I feel Hester's the same way on defense. He leads by example, and when he makes a good play, he's going to let you know about it. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that because I'm the same way.
You know, talk about the line between confidence and cockiness and playing it to perfection, because that's a very tough line to play.
I mean, you got to flirt with it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because if you go out there and you unsure about yourself, it's like, man, you could tell they can spot that out real fast. It's like I can spot a receiver who's unsure about his routes and he's kind of iffy about stuff. I'm not attacking him just the same way with a corner. He attack me if I go out there and let him get any edge on me.
Exactly. You know, it's all about body language in this game, and not only that, it's 90% mental. So every time you step out on the field, you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to have a little bit of swagger if you want to call it that, but you just want to be confident and know that, you know, you're about to work your butt off and hope for the best.
You know, the idea of bringing out the best of each other, at no other position does it seem to be so mano a mano as something, man-to-man. It doesn't seem as man-to-man as a wide receiver. You guys go through the 7-on-7s, the individual drills, and it's so much just you versus you. You know, one guy versus another guy. Does that breed a kind of, I don't know, camaraderie between wide receivers and DBs? And even that smack talk that you guys, you know, run back and forth, is it almost like loving smack talk, knowing that it's this guy that's going to go up against you?
I mean, yeah, of course it's loving because he's my teammate, and it's all to get each other better. It's like we're not going out there trying to trash talk to down a person. We're going out there, if we say to them, be like, oh, come on, I got you on that one. Like, oh, can you cover that, or can you guard that, or can you make the play on that? It's like we all doing that just to get each other better. So it's not a bad thing. It's kind of a good thing. And the reason why it's so much of a mano-a-mano is because when you look at it, when you guard a receiver, all you see is the receiver. When you're looking at it, all you see is a corner. It's just, as opposed to linemen, they all bunched in the interior.
Yeah.
So it's just like you kind of have to develop that sense of, all right, it's kind of like me versus him. Like it's kind of like a battle test. Like, are you gonna win or are you gonna lose?
Exactly. That's all it's about, and that just goes back to the competition part of it. You know, every day we come out here, it's a competition, and when I line up and look up from my stance and I see Hess and he looks back at me, we know it's time to work, and we're both gonna draw the best out of each other through our hard work, through our smack talk, if you call it, whatever it is. We're both drawing the best out of each other.
My last thing I have for you, it's pretty hot out here. This is practice 1 of 2 today. I think it's number 8, you know, on the fall so far. How is the energy? How are you guys trying to stay up when, I mean, it's pretty tough right now?
I mean, but it's like tough will survive, and if you're not tough, it's kind of like Darwinism, survival of the fittest. It's like if you gonna survive, then you gonna play. If you break down, you break down mentally, your whole body will break down. It's like, so you gotta stay headstrong and just fight through everything. And just know that it's a pride that you're fighting for on September 4th.
Exactly, like he said, it goes back to mindset. We're in you said the 8th practice.
Yeah, something like that.
This is what I like to call the dog days of camp. You know, it's getting rough, and it's no longer, for me, it's no longer physical. I'm getting through the past practices physically. I'm fine. It's the mental part. It's the mental drag. And just knowing that, you know, as soon as I get done with this interview, got to go get some treatment, rest, food, and then I got another practice. And so I'm already preparing for that second practice right now. It's a mental game.
Good stuff. Great job, guys. Aaron Hester, Ricky Marvray, UCLA wide receiver DB combo.